Boys, welcome back to another video. Hope you're all doing okay. So today's video is gonna be how I am getting shredded in 3 weeks. So I've got a holiday in 21 days, which is obviously a very short amount of time, and I am not anywhere near as shredded as I wanted to be. Like, I'm basically not even lean. I wouldn't even class myself as lean. But the good news is we are dropping, and we are dropping fast. So this morning woke up at 73.7 kilograms, which I'll just get my body weight up on my phone. By the way, morning cardio as always, because we have not got time to lose. So normally wouldn't be doing cardio every day. Like, definitely would use cardio as a tool that I can ramp up to boost fat loss if I had time. But obviously, boys, the boy hasn't got no time to get shredded, so cardio's got to go in every day and low calories every day. So yeah. But what I was saying, body weight. So today's date is the 12th of May. So I've got my body weight from the 1st of April here. The 1st of April I was 76.8. Then the 2nd of April I wasn't consistent with fat loss. I was supposed to be on my quote unquote cut here, but I wasn't, boys. So like then on the, for example, the 6th of April I weighed in at 80 kg. 7th of April 78.5. 8th of April 77.4. So I was sitting around the 77, 78 mark up until about halfway through April the 15th. Then I was like 76, and so a month on from that I am about 3 kg down and about 6.5 kg down from my heaviest scale weight. This sorry boys, I'm out of breath because I hate doing the bike I normally do, incline walks. But yeah, so it is a rest day. I'll take you through my plan of how I'm getting shredded. Sorry for the waffle about fucking bodyweight and stuff, but the plan. So today's a rest day. This is what the rest day is going to look like. Calories are at 1600. That means in order to get my protein and a good amount of fat, so my test doesn't plummet to zero, I'm basically on zero carb. So that's what today looks like. 1600 calories, low carb, high protein, and I still need to get my fat in. With 40 minutes of cardio, about 12 to 15k steps. So that's a rest day. And then training day is, apart from a leg day, so a regular non-leg day training day is 1,800 calories, so a little bit higher than rest days. We have 1,800 calories. We do 40 minutes of cardio, but I split that up, 25 minutes in the morning and then 15 minutes post-workout. That's when I'm training push or pull, and also probably 10 to 15k steps. And then on a leg day, the only difference is that I don't do the 15 minutes post-workout, so cardio is just at 25 minutes. But yeah, boys, I'm going to do half an hour on this morning, and then 15 minutes later on at some point in the day, so 45 minutes of cardio, and I said I'm doing 40. But I got that wrong actually. So 45 minutes on rest days, 40 minutes on training days, 25 minutes on leg days. So yeah, that is the plan, to hopefully get me shredded in 3 weeks for my holiday. I'm going to be taking you through my day, showing you the type of stuff I'm eating on 1600 calories. And yeah, I'm going to finish this cardio now, and I will see you after it. Okay lads, that is 30 minutes cardio done on the bike. Oh, let me tell you, that is slightly harder than the incline walk that I normally do every morning in Pure Gym. So but it's done now. All I've got to do is another 15 minutes later on at some point. But yeah, good news is, I forgot to mention as well, I showed you in like one of the first clips, but I got up at 5 AM, it's now 20 past 6, so yeah, what I will do now, sorry boys, what I will do now is show you what I'm looking like. Obviously this is going to be a sort of 3-week transformation. Sorry, that light is awful. It's going to be a 3-week transformation. So I'm going to show you what it'll look like now, and then you'll see in 3 weeks time the video before the holiday what it'll look like. Hopefully we are lean. Bear in mind boys, this is after drinking half a litre of water, and so it's obviously not fasted, so my midsection isn't going to be as lean and tight, but yeah, here's what I'm looking like. Okay lads, you just seen what I was looking like. You know, I'm not as fat. I have took off a good bit of weight since peak bulk, but I'm nowhere near obviously lean, as I've said in the video. But yeah, I've just got out the shower. Sorry, I have to be quiet because it is still not even, well, just went past 6:30, and there's people sleeping, so I can't really shout, unfortunately, as much as I want to. So yeah, just got out the shower, nice and fresh after cardio. And then one thing that is going to be essential during these 3 weeks to keep me just from not eating the whole cupboard is caffeine. So here we've got a little coffee. So this coffee, I normally have it black, but it's actually got a splash of semi-skim milk in, so it's like 15 calories, so I'm breaking me fast. But honestly, it's not that deep, 15 calories. I will track it just because of how extreme this cut has got to be. But yeah, I am going to drink this and hop into some work, because I've got 3 uni exams, and then I'm finished for my first year. I'm a first year uni student, if you didn't know. So I've got an exam tomorrow, so I need to lock in for that. Also getting a trim today, and I've got to do a few other things. So yeah, quite a busy day. Luckily I got up early and got my shit done. So yeah, I'm gonna crack on with a bit of work. Sip my coffee. But yeah boys, hopefully we can get shredded. Not shredded, but hopefully goal body weight, I'd say I want to be in 3 weeks time, just before the holiday. If I'm 73.7 now, I want to be at least 70 kg, which is a lot to ask, but I think we can do it. So yeah, drinking my coffee now, doing some work, and I shall see you for meal 1, which will be in a couple hours. Okay lads, I'm back from a 30-minute walk, 40-minute walk, which has brought me to my steps of, let's see how many I'm on, just under 4.2k steps. It is 20 to 9, so obviously I've been up since 5:30, so I'm quite hungry. I haven't ate food for 3 hours, so the first meal is going in. Here we have 80 grams raspberries, 200 grams of fat-free skyr yogurt, 10 grams dark chocolate, and then 5 grams of peanut butter. So yeah, sorry boys, my camera just went off because my SIM card was full. But yeah, as I was saying, you've heard the meal. It is, let me get the calories and macros out. It's actually got a decent, I didn't really want many carbs in my first meal, but it's got 16 grams in, because the yogurt has got some in, and obviously the raspberries, and there's trace carbs in the dark chocolate and peanut butter. But this meal is 290 calories. It is 33 grams of oh sorry, I haven't even said, there's 15 grams of cookie dough whey mixed into the yogurt. So yeah, meal is 290 calories, 33 grams of protein, 8 grams of fat, 17 grams of carbs. So yeah, wrapped up a walk, cardio, done some work, had a coffee, and now the first meal is going in. So one of the things I'm going to be doing over these 3 weeks to help just make the fat loss easier on such low calories is delaying my first meal. Sorry, as I was saying, delaying my first meal. So obviously, if I delay my first meal, I stop eating at about 6 o'clock because that seems very early, but I wake up early. So like I'm in bed by 8, asleep by like 9, half 9. So stopping eating at 6 actually isn't that bad. So by delaying my first meal and then having a last meal earlier, the eating window's dead small, so you're not as hungry. But yeah, I'm gonna eat this meal now, and then I've got a Monster in the fridge, so I'm gonna get that out, a little Ultra Rosa. Then I'm gonna crack on with a bit more work. And then we've got a trim, so yeah, boom. Beautiful stuff. Let's crack on with some work. Okay, lads, second meal is going in. It has been about 2 hours since the first meal. It is just went 11 o'clock on the dot. Well, 1 minute past. But in this meal, we have 3 whole eggs, a little bit of brown sauce on top, and then just a tin of tuna with a tiny bit of Greek yogurt mixed in. So again, basically 0 carbs. But yeah, I was just showing you what I'm eating. I'm going to dig into this now. And then be about 3 hours till my next meal, which would be a little bit of carbs, which I'm excited for. Beef and rice and veg. And then probably 2 more meals after that. So yeah. Okay, lads, back home. Why won't this camera stay on me? There we go. Back home. I was in my nan's in the earlier clips. But yeah, I'm about to head to town soon. We have got... so if you didn't know, boys, I haven't talked about this, so there's no way you would know, unless you know me personally. I am getting into acting, so I've already done a few bits of acting, just like extra work, and you know, like if you're from the UK, you might have watched Go Ahead on ITV. I've done a few things for them, like extra essay, and I've been on a few Hollyoaks episodes. Fucking hell, I can't speak. But yeah, I'm off to town to go and get some headshots, basically. Some lad from the course, Luke, shout out Luke, is gonna take some photos of me, and it's just to help with like fucking auditions, like, you know, getting auditions and applications and stuff like that. But yeah, so I've got to head to town. I will accumulate a good amount of steps during that. I am currently on, let's see, just over 5k steps. So by the time I'm home from town, appointments are 1:30, by the way, it's 12:15. By the time I'm back, I should be on almost like 10k steps. I'll try and get to 10k, and then obviously I've just got about 2,000 to go. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I'm going to take my beef and rice meal with me, eat that after the headshot, so that'll be going in about 2 o'clock, and then I'll eat the last meal about 5:30, 6. And if we've got any calories, I might have a snack before bed, but basically can't have any carbs. For the day, I'll probably only be on about 90 gram of carbs or something. So yeah, we'll see. After the beef and rice meal, I'll be on 1,060 calories, leaving about 540. So I'll probably have 1 meal and then a snack with them calories. But yeah, enough of the waffle. I'm going to head to town now. I might try use the headshots, might record a little bit while I'm there, but we'll see. Probably going to get a coffee as well, and yeah, fucking him, bro. Okay, lads, I am back home. Headshots completed, mate. Yeah, good stuff. It is, let me tell you the time. Give me 1 second. It is 4:30, 26 minutes past 4. So this may seem early for a lot of yous, but I've actually been up for like 11 hours. So it's quite late. So like, imagine you woke up at 9:30. This would be my 8:30. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, anyway, I ate my beef and rice just before getting the train home from town in the station, sat down. That was my third to last meal, and then I've just made up my last meal. I'm not going to eat it yet, it's still early. I'll wait like another hour and a half to eat. But, so I had for meal 3. This isn't a full day of eating, but I just want to tell you what I had, just so you can get an idea of what my food is looking like on this cut. So, meal 3, I had 65 grams raw weight rice, 150 grams raw weight, 5% beef mince, and 100 grams of veg. So that was basically my only direct carb source of that day, apart from berries, because obviously I had tuna and eggs for meal 2 and yogurt, dark chocolate and protein meal 1. So then the last meal, we've also got a little bit of carbs. We have got 50 grams cream of rice. We have got the Trained by JP salted caramel. Nearly out of this. My Perform order comes tomorrow, by the way, which we have got some new stuff, so stay tuned for that next video. We've got 2 new cream of rices and 1 new whey. Then, so 50 grams cream of rice, then we've got 50 grams of whey made into a paste in the cookie dough, and then just 50 grams of blueberries on top with, let me just get my head, with some cinnamon, and then 20 grams of dark chocolate. So that brings the total calories of the day to 1630, with 130 gram of carbs, 45 gram of protein, 160. Sorry, boys, I've just got that fucked up. 129 gram of carb, 45 grams of fat, and 162 grams of protein. So this was an ideal day of eating. Ideally, I'd want to up the protein a little bit, lower the carbs, and up the fats. So I'll probably take away about 30 gram of carb, add about 5 gram of fat, and about 10 gram of protein. But we got to do what we got to do. So, yeah, that is going to be the video. Hopefully, this was a little bit informative for you. Helped us out a little bit. If you are in a similar position to me, you have fucking neglected. Whoa, why is the camera not on my face? As I was saying, in a similar position to me, you have been a fat cunt on the cut for the past few months. Now you need to actually lock in, because you might have a holiday coming up. You might just want to be shredded on the beach. But yeah, take away some of these tips, and hopefully you can get shredded. Hopefully I'll be shredded in 3 weeks' time for Turkey. Don't think I told you I'm going Turkey, all inclusive. So I want to be able to not go crazy out there because I've got another holiday, but I want to be able to enjoy myself out there, not be worried about getting fat. And yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn that notification bell. I will see you in the next one. Stay tuned. Peace out, boys. Love yous.